In this edition of Short Take, Marloe Rodman dominates at the track. We catch up with Coach Carlton Simmonds to get his views on what's happening in the sport of cycling in Jamaica. Welcome again. This is Short Take. All right, Coach. Today was the final day of the track championships. Tell us a little bit about how you felt about the event today and the support that you had today.
I mean, in terms of the rider side of it, I mean, the turnout wasn't bad. I mean, in terms of the numbers that we have working with. But in terms of the support from the wider cycling community, I mean, it was poor. You know, we didn't get the support from that group, which I thought would have came out to, support the nationals.
Okay. All right. In terms of the development of the sport, what do you see that is needed right now to push the sport forward?
Introduction of young talent in the sport. Straight itself from the top need to sort itself out properly.
Okay, all right. So tell us a bit about what is next in terms of your training program for the athletes that you have identified.
Well, that is still in a fetus stage because we are still trying to see how best we can attract youngsters to the game. One of the pushes to see how best we can incorporate the clubs, and also looking at a program to go into the schools to see how best we can, educate them and try to attract them to the sport.
A youngster entering the world of cycling, I mean, we try and do comparisons with track and field in terms of their ability to get scholarships, those sort of things to further their education, their future, their profession. Can you give us some idea as what is available if a youngster were to take up cycling?
I mean, the dynamics of cycling is similar to track and field. You have a lot of universities, not just in North America, but in South America that offer scholarships for cycling. So that is something that we will have to educate the populace about, and that is the direction that the Federation is planning to do, because it's the same requirement. I mean, 4 or 5 subjects, with some experience, and, you're actually in. We either have full scholarship or half scholarship, but some level of support within these institutions is available.
Andrew, great racing today. We saw a vast improvement today in terms of your race. Tell us a bit about the race for you today and how you felt.
The race was pretty good today. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Marloe Rodman for giving me the opportunity to train with him. The race today, it was good because I put in a lot of hard work, so I expected good results. So that was it.
All right, I know that you were a part of the Simmonds coaching setup in terms of some of the training that he has been giving you. Can you tell us whether that has also helped in your development and what we saw today?
Yes, it helped in some way because it was the first program that I was on, so it kind of set a foundation.
All right, so what's next for Andrew Ramsey from here?
Just keep training and hopefully looking forward to Southern Games in Trinidad next year.
All right, Marloe, once again, great racing today. I noticed that you were doing some coaching out there. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Well, Yeah, you know, I've been in it a while now, so I just trying to pass on the experience to the ones who are coming up, because sooner or later I have to leave it to them. So I'm just giving them as much, you know, showing them as much as I know. So that was it.
All right, I don't think I need to ask you how you felt out there today. All right, 'cause clearly you were feeling good. We saw some tactics being played out there with Andrew Ramsey, who earlier said that, you know, it's a pleasure to be riding with you. But I mean, just tell us some of the tactics that was out there, 'cause we saw some moves between you and Andrew Ramsey.
I mean, we have been training for the past few months, so when we go train in the hills, we will attack each other. You know, with me and Brandon Reed and Andrew Ramsey would go off, you know, and I would tell them that we're gonna sprint to this mark, and so we replicate that on the track where when he come out here and he can't sprint that good, so you know, to give my head start, I would tell him to attack, and then everybody wait for me to move, and then when I move, then everybody can come with me, so you know, so that he end up in third place, two second place, sorry. So that was good.
All right, so Marloe, remind us again, where do you go from here?
I'm actually training for World Cups. I'm going over to Trinidad on Tuesday to do a Tour Tobago Classic. So after that I come back and then start preparing for Caribbean Championship in Martinique. And then I see what happens after that.
All right, thank you, Marloe.
Thanks.
Marloe Rodman dominated the Omnium event, which was actually the last event on the calendar of sporting events for this year's National Track Championships. Andrew Ramsey accumulated the second highest points, with Peter Thompson in third for all the Omnium events. In the Masters category, Wayne Smith, the lone Masters in that category, came away with all the points. And in the Junior Pursuit 3000 meter and the Junior Scratch event, it was Brandon Reed, Thomas Thompson, and Demar Golding, first, second, and third, respectively.